Now, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is a man under siege as contempting forces within his Mount Kenya backyard threaten high-profile political career. With just over 15 months as the country's second in command, Gachagua faces disgruntled voices demanding he should be dropped as President William Ruto's deputy. Worse, the growing rebellion comes from within Gachagua's own UDA party and right from his Mount Kenya base. UDA leaders and close allies of the president from Central Kenya and Mount Kenya East have come out openly to endorse their own to replace Gachagua as Ruto's deputy in 2027. The Central Kenya MPs, mainly from Murang'a, are rallied behind Kiharu Member of Parliament Ndindi Nyoro, while their Mount Kenya East counterparts are vouching for Interior Cabinet Secretary Kindiki. Further complicating things for the Deputy President are alleged schemes by Public Service Cabinet Secretary Kuria, who is said to be positioning himself as Mount Kenya's next political kingpin. Kuria and Gachagua had bitter exchanges last year over the high cost of living, with the Deputy President telling of the CS to stop addressing Kenyans with arrogance. Kuria has planned a mega football tournament bringing together the 10 counties of Mount Kenya. The tournament, scheduled for February 4, is seen as having heavily political undertones. Kuria, however, says the activity is meant to mentor and counsel the youth in Mount Kenya region. Apart from the tug of war within Kenya Kwanza, the Azimio axis led by former President Uhuru Kenyatta is also plotting a major political comeback. Uhuru has publicly declared that he is in the opposition to stay and has quietly been meeting his allies to plan his next political step. And then there's former Mungiki leader Maina Njenga, who has declared himself the region's political kingpin. Njenga's political activities, bringing together hundreds of youths, have drawn the ire of the state. The war facing Gachagua was exposed by Murang'a Senator John Nyoro and Gatanga MP Edward Morio. The two lawmakers have told President William Ruto to replace his running mate in 2027 to salvage his election. Earlier this month, some 15 MPs declared support for Nyoro as Ruto's successor in 2032. Nyoro, a confidant of President Ruto, is an accomplished youthful leader celebrated for effective use of the National Government Constituency Development Fund. His Kiharu constituency has been ranked several times as leading in the country in utilization of the fund. Another group of lawmakers from Mount Kenya East also agrees to calls to replace Rigathi but differs on who should step in the shoes. According to the MPs, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kindiki fits the bill for the Ruto running mate in 2027. Kindiki narrowly lost to Gachagua in 2022, something that almost broke the then nascent Kenya Kwanza coalition. Should the script play out as planned, it will be the second time the region will be fronting a candidate to replace the second in command. In 1989, the Vice President Josephat Karanja was replaced after his backyard rebelled against him and fronted another candidate. Gachagua has, however, trashed the onslaught on him. He says his main focus is helping the president deliver to Kenyans. The succession politics, he says, is not only disrespectful but also baseless and immature. This